Greetings anglers, we've had a change of venue again. We're back at the domain. Started fishing just before change of light this morning, and this is the first fish we managed to snag out of here. It's a hen, and she's got quite a bit of roe in her. She gave a good account of herself. It's a hatchery fish, and she won't be too far away from spawning. But as always, we'll let her go. She gave a good account of herself. It's a put and take fishery, and Fish and Game do an excellent job at stocking this lake. Unfortunately over summer, because it's so shallow, it suffers quite badly from anoxia. But the fish still seem to find plenty of food. So she should be off in about a couple of secs once she revives, and she won't be too far away from swimming away. Always happy to put these back. Anything with fins on it is good. The worst day's fishing is better than a day's work. She's taking her time. She's away. Here's number 2. It's now about 7:30, and we managed to catch this hen. Look how the spots are all the way down the side of her body. Some of the fish you catch in here have a limited number of spots across the top of the body and none down the lateral line. This one's probably the most spotty one I've ever caught. She took a booby, a white one, on a very short trace, on a shooting head, and just inching that fly back, and she hit it quite hard. She gave a good account of herself. She's in good condition. Again, I'm happy to let her go. Somebody else will catch it. I've caught quite a few fish in the last couple of weeks that have got scratch marks on the side. That indicates that these fish have been caught before. I was up at Rerewhakaaitu one night and I caught the same fish 4 times in a row. So they do have a brain the size of a pea. And she's away. And here's another one we've caught which has got a yellow Fish and Game tag in behind the dorsal. It's a hatchery fish, it's a spawner, not quite fully rowed up. Once they register that temperature change on their lateral line, it only takes 3 weeks and they're ready to spawn. And they don't all spawn at once. So there's always a steady supply of fish coming online to be caught. And again, once they get into that spawning mode, after the first couple of weeks, it's pretty tricky to catch them. But she's going back so she can do her business. I'd rather pay $20 for a kilo of teriyaki from Pack and Save than eat trout. For me, it's only sport. And it's about that hookup. It's still exactly the same feeling now as what it was when I caught my first fish in 1980 at Lake Mangamahoe in New Plymouth. So I fish for that adrenaline buzz. Oh, got one. And that's what it is for me. Some people hunt for the pot, and that's fine. She'll be revived in a couple of minutes. We'll just let her go on away. She gave a good account. Nice fish. As I said, anything with fins on it is good. She's away. This one here is a hatchery fish. The left pelvic's gone. She's a hen. Must be a sister to the other one I caught, because look at the spots all the way down its body. But this one is just absolutely chocker full of roe. She's ready to spawn. She'll spawn within the next couple of days. She'll swim around the lake until she finds a red, and there'll always be a steady supply of jacks there to fertilise the ova as she spawns. But this fish gave a good account of itself. This one's about 4.5–5 pounds, and as you can see, it's chocker full of roe. So we always put these back, let them go through their cycles, and I'm quite happy to do that. She's taken a little bit of time to revive. Mind you, she gave up a good fight, so she'll be on her way in a minute. There's so many options available for the fishing at Rerewhakaaitu. She's away. And this is another hen that we caught, which was caught about 8:30. Again, she's chocker full of roe too. Notice halfway down the body there's not as many spots. So there's all those variations in the genetic code of these fish. No two seem to be the same. But she's here to spawn, so I'll definitely be sending her on her way. And I know that there's wild fish in Rerewhakaaitu because I've caught them. So there's always a certain percentage of the ova that's supplied, that is spawned, that survives. She gave a good account of herself. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.